See, I was pending. I was thinking, shall I kill him? It would honor his wish and maybe gain some respect. Or shall I spare him? Against Lord SHIMURA. Okay, so Lord SHIMURA, as you can see, he has sort of a similar fighting style to the Ronins in terms of jabbing, but he's more about once more attacks that cannot be parried as well. He goes into defensive, free attacks, and then you roll away. Sometimes he follows up with a jab, but what you want to try and look for is those sword slashes that can easily be parried, downward attacks and sideward attacks, as you can see over there, the ones in blue. And you just have to keep looking for these openings. Really, what really helped me was basically well, it depends on the difficulty, obviously, but within Ghost of Tsushima, mostly if you just keep your distance and anticipate their attacks, it pretty much works. But this whole fight was really special, and the reason why it was special is because it's Lord SHIMURA, the nephew against the uncle. Lord SHIMURA, the very guy who banished us, ladies and gentlemen, the very guy who banished us because we were not a samurai anymore. This marks basically the forefront of Ghost of Tsushima. It's honor versus the ghost, and who will prevail is the question. So with Lord SHIMURA, as you can see, the leaves are swirling around exactly like how they had their first duel. When he was 12, he had the same duel with Lord SHIMURA, a training duel at the start of the game. So mainly, as you can see, just sort of I was just rolling back, keeping my distance, and then when he does that jab, you have to really quickly parry that bit. You have to be at a certain distance as well, so you know, if you're too close to them, they can probably catch you. And he also has the same style as Kojiro. He hops back and forth. So as you can see, undodgeable attacks, or attacks that cannot be dodged, freeze, then the jabs. Oh, the jabs just caught me. Oh my god, this is not right. This is not right. This is not a guide, by the way, because oh my goodness gracious, he was hard. He took me quite some time, almost as hard as Khotun Khan, but I was more used to his fighting style. That's why I just about managed. I do not know how hard he would be on lethal. Backing away once more and waiting for the openings. When he goes into the defensive stance, which a lot of Ronin acquire, fighting style that I'm used to, he's probably gonna dish out undodgeable attacks and then a few jabs, or sometimes, yeah, here you go, the jabs, exactly, and get in there, ladies and gentlemen. We've taken him out. Oh my god, but what's gonna happen now? Will Jin Sakai spare him? But now, ladies and gentlemen, you will see my choice. A lot of people were talking about the choices in here. Lord SHIMURA has been taken out. We've slashed his arm. Ladies and gentlemen, Jin Sakai has spilled the own blood of his family, and this is heartbreaking. He did not want to fight Lord SHIMURA, but Lord SHIMURA insisted. Why did you have to do that? I wanted to be your son. I wanted to be your adopted son. Honor me, he says, with a warrior's death. No! Oh no. Why did they make us make such difficult choices? As you can see, I was pending. I was thinking, shall I kill him? It would honor his wish and maybe gain some respect. Or shall I spare him and let him live and walk away but get that hate? I spared him, and the reason is there was enough bloodshed in Ghost of Tsushima. Even if he hates me, and even if Lord SHIMURA chases me down, I do not want this feud to go down as Clan Sakai going up against Lord SHIMURA and a nephew and an uncle fighting, because that is just absurd, isn't it? Then kind of our enemies of one. They did make us fight, and that's how they moved in. They moved in because they divide and conquer, and we cannot let that happen again. But I will not kill my family. Exactly. And Lord SHIMURA looks really pissed off right now. Well, I'm not gonna honor you. The ghost will be hunted for the rest of his days. I do not care. Your honor has been your downfall. You are far too rigid on your code. This is the problem, and that was our disagreement. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, this was a bittersweet moment. It hurt my heart. Lord SHIMURA knows he's going to be chasing Jin Sakai forever. Jin Sakai must leave. He would probably be in banishment, probably exile, not banishment, exile. And he puts the ghost mask on. It's the ghost versus the honor. He is the ghost indeed. He wears that mask. And that concludes Ghost of Tsushima, ladies and gentlemen. He has become the ghost, and by sparing him, we have finally redeemed. Well, I don't know. We finally told our uncle that we are not going to ever walk upon the path of honor again. The leaves swirling, the nostalgia, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost of Tsushima.